Hello. I'm in dark mode. So I just drove my brother and my to-be sister-in-law home from my little birthday celebration. It was just a very intimate celebration. So what we did is we just met up. Why are my windows so fucking foggy? That cannot be safe. I think we're okay. I just need to put the fucking echo on, but we're okay. We're alright. We ate. Okay. So I just dropped them home. It was nice. And I just wanted to give an update on how I'm feeling. Turning 23, having my celebration, all that good jazzy jazz stuff. And when I get home, I'll do a haul on my presents. And listen, I know it's a little gauche in a sense, or perceived as a little gauche to be like, these are my presents, when there's, you know, a genocide occurring in the world. But, you know, a bitch is allowed to be happy and appreciate what she has. And if I don't give, I feel like if I don't give these presents the attention they deserve, I am minimizing the amount of love I could be showing. So I want to show off what these people have. So if you have an issue with me being like, Liam, stop being bougie, I'm sorry that you're not fucking bougie. Okay, it's not my problem. So but we went to an escape room with my family. It was really, really fun. We actually made it out with 10 minutes to spare. Fucking beast mode. It was really, really fun. And then we finished up with that. Then we went and had vegan food. I exposed my family to vegan stuff because, I don't know, you know, I'm vegan. So I don't really talk about it ever. And yeah, so that was really, really nice. And they all really loved the food. And the person who didn't love the food is my notoriously carnivorous brother, Joshua. But he, like, didn't hate it. He just had chips and nuggets, which is a very odd choice when you have, like, this choice of all these beautiful curries and noodle soups and fucking dumplings and salads and all that. All this, like, intricate work. And he was like, I want chips and nuggets. And he said the nuggets were serviceable. Like, he said, like, if someone served them to him saying it was chicken, he wouldn't, like, deny that it was chicken. He would just be like, this feels like fake ass chicken, but it's like, he wouldn't say this is definitely not chicken. So I call that a success, personally. So yeah, then we had dinner. I opened my gifts, which I will show you momentarily. And then we just chatted about stuff and movies and talked about, you know, we just had good little chats as a family, and it made me feel very grateful just to be surrounded by the tribe that I'm surrounded by. And I was talking to a friend about this. I mentioned this in the last vlog about how I have a friend who's, unfortunately, his parents are no longer with us, and so much of your life and how you handle things is defined by the groundwork that your family's laid for you. And I've been so, so lucky in my life to be born into a family that has loved me through literally everything. And like, when I was, you know, growing up, like, I would, like, you know, my gender dysphoria stuff, there are people who, you know, have their experiences. Oh God, was there a crash? Did we have a crash? Oh, we've had a flattened tire. Is everything okay? Ooh, that's not good. I hope they're okay. Thank you. Love you. Okay, but yeah, so I like, it's very important to have, like, a good tribe that surrounds you, and, you know, usually that tribe is your family. Sometimes that's your chosen family. Like, either way, it's very, very important. And, like, growing up with gender, like, having gender dysphoria growing up, like, there are a lot of people that have very bad horror stories about their family just is incapable of accepting that being their child, and they kick them out, or there's profound levels of abuse. There's many things that can occur in a family structure that can affect you very negatively. And I'm so happy that, I mean, not like I'm so lucky that that's, like, not been existent in my life. And like, and then when I came out as gay, there were no issues with it amongst my immediate family. There was, like, listen, with my gender dysphoria, my queerness, and all that kind of stuff, and the way I express myself, there's been some issues in, like, the more extended family unit, but, you know, That's who they are. The people that really matter to me and the opinions that matter to me are that of my immediate family. And the people that love you and make you feel actualized, those are the only people whose opinions should matter, because those are the ones that are actually affecting you like positively and making you into a better person. Or just not even making you into a better person, making you more yourself, the person that you're naturally flourishing into. And the person that you're naturally flourishing into is your best self, I would argue. Depending on varying outlying factors, of course, but for the most part, I would say. But, you know, coming up on I'm just very lucky to have a good family unit. And I recognize that because I know some people don't. So that's pretty sick. And yeah, as for like how I'm feeling, like, because I'm technically not 23 yet. I turn 23 tomorrow, but family is traveling, there's things going on, so not everyone's going to be able to be together for my actual birthday, so we're just celebrating now, the day before, so we can. Pardon me. And yeah, then I'm just thinking about, yeah, like what I want to do. My brother asked me, like, what do I want to do with this year? Like, I feel like I achieved a lot at for 22. Like, I did three long form projects. I worked with an Oscar nominated director. I worked on The 12. I was a standby props on a film on the zombie apocalypse movie Dead Howling. I my friend Grace is calling me. I'll call her in a bit. I got my skin specialist position at my work. I applied myself to that. I went on a New York trip by myself. I, put myself out there in terms of intimacy. Like, I've been fairly diligent with doing a vlog every single week. Like, it's like, this is number 35 now. Like, I'm pretty impressed with myself, and I'm very proud of myself for the way I've done things. Like, I've been diligent with, like, doing exercise. I recovered from, a good battle with, like, mental illness. Obviously it's all an up and down battle, but I'm really fucking proud of myself for how I've done 22. And it's worth mentioning that. And to anyone watching where it's important to say out loud these things that you feel and these things that are that you've done. And whether it's the small stuff or the big stuff, like just changes in your attitude or just like actual like feats of things that you've achieved, like, it's really important to talk about it. Because otherwise it will just get lost in the memories of your brain, and there's so much shit going on in there, it's impossible to like consciously acknowledge that. So it's always good to just like, whether it's writing it down, saying it out loud, whatever, just acknowledging what you've done. And because I felt like, oh my god, I need to do more with 23. And then tonight I thought about it and I talked about it and I was like, oh my god, I've actually done a lot with 22. Like, I'm very proud of myself. And then with 23, I want to just pursue more things that I want to do in life. I want to do like DJ stuff. I want to like get more into making music. I want to get more into making my films. I just want to like continue to actualize my life and fill it with things that I find fulfilling, because I just want to enjoy my life. And I've been working very hard to make the world that I inhabit include people I love and things that I enjoy and things that make me comfortable. Like, I've worked very, very hard on that, and I'm still working on it, but I just want to keep doing that. But 22, listen, it's weird to think that you never get these years back, but I think I'm doing well with making these years something. Let it be known, my feelings are fallible at all times. I will probably circle back. There'll be a vlog in my future in my diary entries where I won't feel this way. I'll be like, oh, I'm doing nothing. I feel shit. And there have been videos where I've done that, and there will continue to be that. But in this moment, with all the rationality I have at this time, I feel very happy with the year that I've had. And I'm very excited to get into my next year of 23 and see what I do with that. My Jordan year, as they say. So yeah, this is a very exciting thing. I've had a very exciting year, and I'm just excited to keep going and going and going and going on to bigger and better things, and just go to more adventures that I can share with you people. So I'll be back with a haul. I'm pulling back up to the apartment building now, but yeah. But to anyone who watches these videos, whether it's just my brother and my sister-in-law who watches them every week, or the people that occasionally tune in or anything like that, like, thank you for watching, and thank you for experiencing this part of my life with me at whatever point it has been for these past like 35 vlogs. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys with a haul in a second. Alright people, we are so back. So I'm here to do a haul. I'm gonna try and make this as quick as humanly possible because, so this kind of starts with my fit. So I put on a really, let me fully style it for you. Where the fuck's the other side of this? Like it's, oh, fuck. Oh wait, I think I just twisted it around. That's better. There you go. It's this little, I had boots on with it, so bear in mind that it did look a lot cooler. But it's a cat suit underneath like this big t-shirt, and I wore it to the escape room because there was like something kind of cool, punk rock, emo goth adjacent. I don't want please, if you're a member of the goth community, I don't mean to appropriate, and if this is not goth, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I just thought it was a little bit goth. But this is my vibe. Maybe a little rocker, maybe a little punk. Maybe that's more of an accurate description. But this was the outfit. It was kind of fun, kind of cool. I do think it gives a little bit like, person who's non-binary, they, them, but they don't feel like they, them, or non-binary fits like their individual identity. So it's like they said like, I'm not man or woman, but I'm also not non-binary, putting them like an even more sophisticated category. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just pointing out, I feel like I look like a little bit like an obnoxious queer person, and that's, you know, if the shoe fits, but I think it might just be the choker, mayhaps. See, way more average. Way more hetero. But so I wanted to show off some of my gifts they got, but yeah, I want to make this quick because I really need to piss, but I can't really piss in this outfit because catsuit, as it happens. So we'll go with the gift that my brother Josh got me, and he got me some cute pastel new running shoes. Because, okay, also this brings us to a new thing. I'm saying I want this to be quick. I feel like it's not going to be quick because I have a tendency to yap. But whatever the case may be, listen or not. But, so we've got these beautiful running shoes. So I wish I could show you my old running shoes that he also got for me for my last birthday or something. Or my birthday like 2 years ago. Can't remember. He got me these running shoes last time, and I ran like every day in them. I worked out very, very frequently in them. I wore them a lot on the set of the film, where you're working with a lot of like dirt, mud, blood, all that kind of shit, and just like the bounce has been taken out of them. They're covered in red dirt. They're like they've served their purpose for sure. But I'm still gonna have them just for like, you know, for the dirtier occasions in life, but the red dirt's not coming out. It's just a whole thing. So having a new pair is so good. The bounce on them is so nice. And this brings us into like, I wanted a new pair of shoes for the Iron Man. I did register for the Iron Man, but, I did look into registering for the Iron Man, and they eventually, their registration is sold out. So I'm gonna look into, I've put myself on the wait list if anyone drops out. But we'll see what happens. But I'm going to keep training as if it is going to happen, you know? Better to manifest. And listen, even if I can't do the official Iron Man, there's nothing stopping me from doing a 2K swim, followed by a 90K bike ride, followed by a 20K run in my own time, on my own circuit, at my own pace, in my own environment. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Like, I don't need the camera, the everything, the bell, the whistles, and all the people to see it. So it's just about an athletic achievement. So if I end up having to do my own homemade Iron Man, Iron Woman, something like that, Iron Them, I am very happy to do that. But beautiful gift from Josh and his beautiful wife, my sister-in-law, Sophie. Amazing gift from them. So happy with that. Then my brother Jacob, and his fiance, my to-be sister-in-law Sarah, got me a beautiful selection of gifts. They got me 3 separate travel bags, and I think look at them, they're all like corduroy. Well, this one's not. This one's like very Pink Pony Club, Chapel Roan, kind of things like that. She got away, all that good stuff. Then we got two lovely corduroy. This sounds bizarre talking with these on. We got 2 lovely corduroy travel bags, one green and blue, one pink and orange. If you're colorblind, just wanted to let you know. But it's also got a little Wicked tee. Pink goes well with green. Pink and green are also my favorite colors. I don't know if they knew that, but they do now. But so I think she said this is for makeup. Sarah said this. I think one's for makeup, and then one's for my body care, and one's for my hair care. Something like that. I don't remember. But a beautiful gift, and they're also really easily washable. And I do plan on doing some more traveling in the future, because Sarah said that because when I've been traveling, I've been putting my toiletries in plastic bags, which she said was a little bit of like a cry for help, which I can understand, and it is what it is. But so now I have something to take with me, a little travel set. So beautiful. And then they also got me on top of that, the main thing. This is one of the only things that I really outwardly asked for my birthday is Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain on vinyl. I have become such a big fucking Ethel Cain fan in the past couple of months. I'm so happy that I got introduced to her. My friend Grace introduced me to her. I'm getting to see her in concert in February. So fucking excited. But it's a beautiful, look at that. It's like, it just looks so aesthetic. Look at it. It's so cute. And you can kind of clock it on the, I don't know if it really shows up on camera. It's not like your traditional, I'll show you a vinyl comparison. So maybe you can see it if I hold them side by side. Yeah, you can. So Lizzie McAlpine vinyl. This one's kind of like more of like that glossy finish, that glossy cardboard they put on it. And most vinyls are like that. And whereas this one, at least most vinyls I've seen, and this one's like a matte finish almost, or like a semi-matte. It's like, it doesn't catch light, it like catches light, and it kind of gives like old film camera aesthetic, which is like kind of part of Ethel Cain's aesthetic. So, and so excited to listen to it. It's got a cute little like centerfold bit. So many amazing songs on this album. Anyone who hasn't listened to this album, it's amazing. It's a story about a girl who flees away from the church and these toxic relationships she enters into, and then she gets murdered and cannibalized. Spoiler alert. Probably should have said spoiler alert before, but it's amazing product. I've never heard an album like it before. It's incredible. Maybe it might not for everybody, but for the sad girls, for the depressed bitches out there. And I know I'm a huge Lana Del Rey fan, but listen, I feel like I see Ethel Cain and Lana Del Rey, or Hayden Anadonia and Lana Del Rey, as like my 2 mothers going through a really rough divorce right now, and I'm their child, and I love them both. I hate to see them quarrel, but I will still love both of their products and their music. But I'm so excited I'm adding this to my collection, and I'm gonna, I think tomorrow as I'm doing some stuff, I'm gonna put it all on, sing the whole thing. It's gonna be so fun. And then for my final, like, main big present that I got from my parents, really fucking cool. I'm so chuffed that they got this for me. It's so cool. And so for some of you who've watched this for a while, I think you've mentioned that I've wanted to get more into music, and I've wanted to develop more of a like a sense of artistry with music. And part of that is like ever since I listened to Brat by Charlie XCX, I know it's very like like, it's very like, I listened to Brat, and now I'm Charlie's biggest fan. Where did you get into it? I listened to Brat. It's very that kind of tea, but literally, like, listening to Brat, I don't know, something about it, something in my brain chemistry changed when I listened to it. It literally changed the way I looked at music. I wanted to make music like that, and it's so cool. And so it made me develop an obsession with hyperpop music, and I was like, I would just love to be like a hyperpop girl. And part of entry into that is I thought DJing would be a really cool start. So my parents together got me a Pioneer is that the right side? Yeah. Pioneer DJ like turntable thing. So I can actually like start getting into it and actually making my own mixes and doing my own shit. And I'm so fucking excited about it. And so I'm gonna be doing, I think I'll probably like on the channel make a couple of little like entries here, there, showing off my progress. Like I wanna like keep people involved with like where my progress is at with DJing, and I want to like also for my own self I want to like look at where I started and have that documented and see where I build up into, because I really want to make this a consistent thing. But same thing with sewing, I want to do something similar, I think, because since doing these vlogs it's actually been really good at keeping me accountable for my hobbies. Doing something every week, it's like it gives me like a reason and like to try and to fit in time to doing something. I'm still working on it, but you know, it's a work in progress. But I've been sent some stuff from my dad. My dad is also experienced in music production, so he's really going to be good at showing me. I have a lot of DJ friends, so I'm really excited to enter into this era of creation. This will either be, it will either be, I really hope it's not one of the hobbies that I like at a time and then it dies. I really don't want it to be that. I would love for this to be like, mark this moment, and then I go on to get to do DJing. And listen, I know this sounds ridiculous, but like DJing at festivals and events and things like that. I want to like be able to do this and mark this as a moment where I started. And that would be awesome. And, you know, maybe that's delusional. Maybe it's ambitious. I don't really know, but I think it's better to just believe in myself. So I'm going to go with that. But, yeah. And so that's the kind of main gift that I'm super fucking excited about. And, yeah. And what else is there? I also got some vegan protein powder and a new protein shaker. So I can start doing protein shakes for breakfast in the morning. Because I am struggling to make breakfast in the morning because I'm very lazy. But, yeah. It's been a phenomenal birthday. Oh, actually, there's something I do really want to show you. We'll cut here, but like, to mark it. Yeah. We're back. So my parents were going through some things. I think they, because there's been some new furniture coming in, they've had to move some stuff around and make some room for other things in certain parts of the house. And so they were going through something, and there's a box in one of the rooms, and it has all of our like family photo albums in it. And they found my one. This is my photo album, like chronicling like the early years of my birth. And I just wanted to like, I won't spend very long on this, but like, also, I found, so my mum and I look at this, and it was like this message in it. And I'll read it in a second, but my mum wrote this in case, my mum decided to write this in case she passed away before I like got to know her. And I'm like, oh my God, Mum, why don't you shoot me in the fucking heart? But right, it says here, to our beautiful baby boy Liam. Well, what a surprise package you were. Mistake. Surprise package you were. We couldn't believe how lucky we were when we found out you would arrive into our lives in 8 months' time. This album shows you how much we love you, including your big brothers, Jake and Josh. Always remember, we love everything about you. I'm going to play to the camera a bit more. Especially, love everything about you, especially your very happy nature and the way you shower us with kisses, cuddles, and love. Our life would have been so empty without our very special third little boy, and we can't wait to share your life with you. Love you so much, Mummy and Daddy. Mummy and Daddy sounds really weird coming out of my mouth now. They wrote this when I was very young, so it's kind of more for like a child's brain. But And then someone just scribbled in at the bottom, best friends forever. I don't know if that was me, but that doesn't look like my handwriting because my handwriting's a bit... actually, it looks like my handwriting on a good day. Like, there you go. Who knows? But yeah, me in my little ultrasound, that's me. That's me. That was me being as a specimen. That was the photos of me. This little thing, this little bitch over here would grow up to be the most empowering force of queer faggotry in my parents' lives and in the lives of many people around me. They didn't know what was coming. They absolutely didn't. My mom, these are just some photos of my mom being pregnant. I don't know if my mom would want me putting these on my blog, so I'm going to keep it to just photos of me. Ooh, that's my little weenie. But like, hold on, I'm going to find a photo of me as a little baby. Like, God, my mom looks so fucking, like, zoinked in these photos. To be fair, she just had a baby. But I'm going to block these ones because this is of them. Of my family, but look at that. Look at that little fucking baby. That's a baby. I don't look like me as a baby, if that makes any sense. Like, I look at photos of me as a baby, and it took a little while for me to actually, like, I'm gonna just block out my beautiful mother's face and everything for this photo, but look at oh God, look at that. That is a strong look. It's giving very Jabba the Hutt. It's giving meat no me cookie. Like, it's very, I was a force. There's no doubting that I was a force. Me just like freaked out by the world with my very pale nipples. And yeah, I didn't come into my, like, I like, there's certain points where I start to come into my actual face and everything. Oh. Is this your girlfriend? Woof. That is crazy. I was a fat baby. I was a chunky baby. This baby would grow up to get an eating disorder. Remember that. But yeah, it's like photos like this where I start to like come into my face a little bit, like that sort of. I mean, it's a little more jarring when they're right next to each other, but you know, the vibe is there for sure. There's the bones are there. You can't really see the bones because they're smothered in like a good couple of layers of fat, but you know, it's there. The resemblance is there. I think the eyes are the same. But that's so funny. But yeah, I just thought some of these photos are so fucking cute. Look at me. I'm running this park like crazy. I know, like, feel free to, like, click out of this video at any point. I just thought it's cute to reminisce over these photos and that I have these photos. But yeah, just me being a little cutie throughout this book. But I'm so, oh, this is it. This is the photo when, if I were to have gone missing as a child, if I'd been like taken by a child molester, this is for sure the photo that 9 News would have put up of me. Like that is like, well, how would I would have been like, God, this is in Sydney, so it could have been anywhere from like 2 to 7. I think probably like 3 or 4, 2 or 3, something like that. It would be like 3-year-old Liam, perfectly happy young child, has been taken from his nest of, where did I live at the time? Of Narrowena in the Northern Beaches. Young child has been taken and diddled from the Narrowena beaches. Please keep your children under tight leash and hold them tighter tonight, because there is a child molester on the loose. Like, it's very that tea, you know? I'm no Tracy Vo, but oh my God, when I went to the HBF Run for a Reason, for the Perth bitches, this is a Perth thing. Tracy Vo, when I saw her for people who don't know, Tracy Vo was a news announcer exclusively in Perth for like 9 News, for our branch of 9 News. And I saw her when I went to do HBF Run for a Reason last year. She was on the stand and like, on like the onlooking area. I was so gagged to see her because I'd watched her like every morning growing up as a kid. But look, see there's me more. My essence is more there now, you know, as I'm maturing into a young man. I mean, look at my tie. I knew what was going on. I knew what was up. I knew what was expected of me. I needed to turn looks, and I turned the looks since day dot. Oh no, this is me turning the looks from day dot. Look at this little poofter. I can't see if it's actually on camera. Look at that little poofter. That's me and my cousin Bonnie. This is me in my early cross-dressing days. I think this is quite a fierce look. It's giving kind of, you know, Defying Gravity. She's kind of Glinda. I'm Elphaba. I wish I pulled the dress up over my titties. Like, to be fair, how was I to know what a strap, like how you could tighten straps back then? That's not a real... Ooh, I mean, me acting shocked when I was like, Mom, Dad, I like boys. You like boys. Look at, like, that is... Not only was I gay, I was, like, promiscuous. And my parents were still loving me. What a treat that is. Yeah. Yeah, again, the 9 News missing child photos. Cute, but, no. I just wanted to share those, but... 23 years tomorrow, you know? I'm still very young. I'm still a baby, as all the adults in my life like to tell me, but... Marking this moment and saying I think we're doing okay so far. I guess. But, anyway. Thank you for watching the video, and much love to you guys.